Hi, this is Raj from MR Sportscars. Here I've got a 2013 Porsche 911 Carrera S, finished in, well, it's triple black. It's finished in Basalt Black Metallic paintwork. It's a 991 series, Gen 1, so it's a flat 6, 3.8. It's got extended black leather interior, so you can see all the stitching along here and along here, and all on the dash, as well as the seats front and back. It's got red seat belts, as you can see, and this shelf comes down on both sides, so you can store luggage there. It's also got ISOFIX points, so these are noted there. This bit just comes off actually, like that. And then you've got the hooks at the bottom. It's all very straightforward. It's got the four-way electric sport seats plus, so they have the hard backs in grey. They've also been optioned with the embossed headrest, so that's the Porsche crest embossed into the leather there. Carbon fibre door entry guards with Carrera S written on them, and it's got Bose, so that's the 12 speaker 445 watt system. And then looking at the mirrors, it's also got the electric folding mirrors, which is another option that's very nice to have. Looking in the inside here, it's also got the Pdk Gearbox, so that's the 7-speed ZF box, which can be operated in full automatic, full manual, or a combination of the two. You can slide it across to actually change up and down with the gear stick, and it always just holds what gear you're in. Unless you're coming up to a junction, say you're in 5th gear, it will change down to 2nd or 1st, depending on how slow you end up going. So it won't let you stall the car. And in conjunction with that, it's got the sport design steering wheel, so that has full metal PDK shift paddles. So this side is to go up a gear, this side is go down a gear, and they actually follow the steering wheel. So it's a very like race car feel. It's also got a nice stitched 12 o'clock there. It would have been nice if it was in red, but again, just to have that denoting where the 12 o'clock is quite nice. And then in terms of performance options, it's got the crucial switchable sports exhaust, so that makes it loud or quiet at the touch of a button. It's also got sport, and it's got PASM, so the car sits 10mm lower than a car without PASM. And then it's got a very special option, I think, the glass panoramic sunroof, which has an electric blind. I don't know why you'd need that in the UK, but it's there. I guess it keeps the cabin a bit cooler if you park it up in full sun, but it's just nice having that extra light in a black cabin. So as I said, it's triple black, so it's got the black paintwork, Basalt Black, LC9Z is the code. Then it's got extended black leather, but also black Alcantara headlining. So this is all a lovely Alcantara here. So that's why it's called triple black. It has cruise control, and it's covered 49,422 miles. We've just had it serviced at a Porsche Specialist. Before that, I believe it's full Porsche Main Dealer service history, and so the next service is due in June 2023 and in 20,000 miles. Now it has 3 previous owners from new. So yeah, low ownership, relatively low miles for the year. I'll just show you that this screen, you can actually change what you view on there. That's actually showing my phone status because this has phone connectivity. You can have the map there because this car's got satellite navigation. You can have the 2 maps at different sort of zooms, so you can use the 2 in conjunction. Navigation there. Your trip meter, so it'll tell you your MPG and and things like that, how long you've been driving, your distance. Because this is four-wheel drive, it's a 4S, it will also show you the split of torque going from rear to front. So it goes from, I believe, 5 to 40% power. Torque can be directed to the front wheels, and you can see that live. And then you can have some vital statistics there as well. So you can actually change what you want on there, and I'll just show you how to do that quickly. Go to settings, go to display, vehicle menu. So if you don't want vehicle voltage, you can have everything from fuel range, which is at the top anyway, I don't know why you'd want that there. You can have GPS height, you can have the compass. Let's do GPS height. So at all times, so say if you're doing a mountain road, it will display how high you are. So I'm currently 480 foot above sea level. Also in this menu you can see if there are any errors. There aren't any. And then you can also check when the services are due. So they're basically saying 20,000 miles to a minor or 40,000 miles to a major. That shouldn't actually say January 2025, it should say June 2025, but that's sometimes an issue with the servicing, the service interval. It sometimes doesn't reset correctly. It's just, it can probably be reset again to say June. But regardless, it's 20,000 miles till the next service because we've just had it serviced. It has auto lights, so that's, you'd leave it in that, and then it's got a sensor in this section here on the outside, so through the windscreen, which tells it how dark it is outside. It has 2-zone climate control, so I've got it synced here so that, because it's just me in the car, I sync it, but if you turn that off you can have a different temperature on each side and you can sort of direct it. It's got the heated seats as well, so 3-stage heating. That doesn't work because I haven't turned it on yet. And it's in fantastic condition all round. Just show you those seats. So there's no rips or tears. It's got all this original mats. Everything is as it should be. I'll just show you the roof. So it does a tilt. So you can just have the back open, or it's one touch operation, you can have it fully open. So again, that's just lovely. Even if it's not particularly sunny, it's nice to have that extra bit of air coming through. It's kind of like, obviously they released the Targa with the aluminium look rollover hoop in this generation of car in 2014, but the older Targas, so the 993, 996, 997, all had a sliding glass square part which went inside. This is kind of a bit similar to that, except it doesn't go in, it stays out, so it looks a bit precarious, but it is all fully attached. So it's kind of like having a Targa without having a Targa. It's still got the structural rigidity of the Coupe. Not that the Targas are particularly bad for structural rigidity, it's just some people prefer having the Coupe, but this has the benefit of having the Coupe structure but also the Targa sort of light coming through the cabin. I'll show you the front and rear boots. The rear, there's nothing really to show. There's just the 2 fans, and then you have the where you top up the oil and coolant. It has its original VIN sticker there, which is always good to see, and it's something I check on every car. Now it has the LED rear lights, and they're the sports exhaust tailpipes. On the 991, the 4-wheel drives, they have this illuminated light bar. It's not just reflective, it has actually got an LED all the way through it, which looks great at night. All the original stickers are there. I forgot to show you actually, in terms of other options, so it's got the DAB digital radio, which was an extra option on top of PCM. Obviously it's got the phone, but it's also got audio streaming, so you can stream wirelessly from your phone. Both the sat nav instructions if you're using Waze or something, but also music. So there's the front boot, lots of space in there. So that has this original sticker as well, so it's the original bonnet. And in here you've got your tools. So locking wheel nut, key, all the tools there, towing eye. And then on this side it should have a tyre gel. So there's the tyre gel, warning triangle, and then under here you have the original Porsche battery, brand new cabin filter there, and then in this section you have the tyre compressor, so you can pull that out, plug it into the 12-volt, and you can top up and check. You can check the pressures and top them up. So you don't need to go to a petrol station to do that, where most of them now charge. In the good old days it all used to be free, but now you have to pay to top up tyres. Here you've got the machine. All Porsches of this era have that, and older as well. Now at the front it's equipped with some very special headlights which complete the sort of triple black look, and that is these exclusive order black, so they're sort of like a black design. All of the insides here are black headlights, and they're actually PDLS, so Porsche Dynamic Light System. So this bezel actually rotates as you go around corners in line with the steering wheel. It's speed sensitive as well, so it'll do it by varying degrees depending on how fast you're going. And it's also got LED daylight running lights there, headlight washers. The wheels are the Carrera 20-inch Carrera S wheels, and I've just had those all professionally refurbished, so all the insides are absolutely clean. The tyres were actually stripped off and they've been refitted, rebalanced. Actually the fronts I had changed, so they're brand new front tyres and they match the rears. They're Pirelli P Zeros and they are N rated somewhere, N0, and they match the rears, which have got lots of tread left on them as well. Pirelli P Zero N0s. It does have a spoiler which comes up to speed, and you can put it up manually as well. So those wheels are finished in Satin Platinum and they look great. There's a fuel cap in the front, like all of the Porsche sports cars. Paintwork's in absolutely great condition. I've had the front bumper resprayed and the rear bumper resprayed as well, just for a few. There was a tiny scuff, a parking scuff, just a couple of little marks there, but I had the whole thing taken off, resprayed. Same with the front, there was just a couple of stone chips. Being black is a little bit more obvious when there's stone chips, obviously, so that's all been redone, and there's hardly any other stone chips anywhere else, so it's in great condition. The other option it's got is privacy glass from the factory. This isn't like aftermarket. Privacy glass on the rear three quarters and the rear window, which sort of again complete that like all black look. It's just nice to have the wheels in Satin Platinum because it is a bit of a contrast, and also the red belts. So yeah, in summary, this is 2013 Porsche 911 Carrera 4S 991 series. So it has the 3.8 litre flat six, so it's not turbocharged. It doesn't have any issues of the later cars, it doesn't have any issues of the older cars, which is bore scoring, IMS issues, RMS failures. These are the solid bulletproof cars, just like the 997 Gen 2. With 3.8 flat six, it produces 400 horsepower. With the options it has, it will accelerate to 60 in around 4.2 seconds. And as I said, it's four-wheel drive as well, so it's really sort of an all-year supercar. So if you're interested in the car, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for watching.